Hey freaks! So I'm just here to remind you that I already realized that you all get your ears from me and your power to hear from me. And I'm still very curious as to how all this happened because I'm starting to think some motherfucker raped me and he does it while I'm unconscious in another realm that I've never been to, but somehow my spirit, mind, and body and soul are all there, and everything I've ever earned and made of is all there. Everything I've ever thought and dreamed of is totally there for anyone to grasp on. And first of all, I never even maintained a real stability as to being a real, person as far as, geometrics go. I'm not an actual shape, so I hope all of your asses fall out if I'm your mother, because I really don't think it's funny that y'all pretend to beat up rapists, and you all think it's cool that your motherfucking ugly ass dad is a rapist and raped me somehow and gave birth to all of you, and then all of you pretend to fight the rapist and be against your dad when really you're cheering him on so you can have another brother or sister to basically molest and bring into your very hellish and very disgusting ways of life. And I can fucking blow all your heads up with one fucking thought if I want to. And I can also cause all of y'all to go haywire. And the fact that every time I try to fucking get my powers back, you guys fucking have another way in somehow, it gets me really worried. Where exactly am I? Is this just my body that I host as a ghost? Did I, die and, in another life I'm a genius that hasn't awoken yet and is giving birth to all these kids by some rapist, and the kids don't fucking care? They just want more brothers and sisters with my intelligence and my beauty so they can all fuck each other and be hillbillies or something, because this shit ain't going nowhere. Y'all are unimpressive thieves, and that's about it. And I'll kick all your motherfucking asses. This ain't my full form. And I'm done giving up all the looks and beauty for you ugly assholes anyway. I already realized y'all had my angles. Y'all had intelligence, not a brain or a personality to keep up with my intelligence, but somehow you guys all got my knickknacks. And if you think I'm stupid and that I actually believe that y'all can hear and see on your own, that ain't the case. I'm not an idiot. I do think there are some geniuses around that have really helped society. And I think it's the people that actually feel bad for the fact that I've been raped. Not you ignorant little bastards that just can't do shit for yourself. It's about time you, I'll admit that if I wasn't your mother, you'd all be ugly, decrepit retards. Ugly, decrepit retards. As long as my DNA is flowing through you, I will always have an upper hand and control over your lives. So consider that before you decide to rape me and have beautiful children that get all your putrid ass traits and all my beauty and intelligence. And I don't dream, so that's why those motherfuckers are up Schitt's Creek. They're like, we can't get into the dream world where we take over Kristen's powers anymore. I don't fucking care, you ugly ass heathen. Think I'm gonna sit there and dream about anyone on Earth because they'd be worthless without me? You think I find that impressive? You better really have something going for you if you think that I'm not coming for that ass. First of all, I never trusted a body that shit and piss anyway. And let's just say my powers are a little too weak. I never brought them to full fruition because I believed that there was a chance that they could get stolen or taken from me. And I didn't want them to have to suffer irretrievable damage through the hands of some ungodly, thieving little bitch. I have a new plan. Y'all thought you had me figured out, but I'm still young enough to change shit up a bit. It's gonna be a long, hard road. You might have thought that my powers enjoyed your nasty breath, but they don't. And that should have steered you clear away from me in the beginning, as knowing your dad's a rapist and that you came from his disgusting penis. So yeah, you guys pretty much by now probably just started to blow up the system and it no longer works because I didn't make it for the threshold to be contained by billions of people, billions of little heathens that run rapid and get all the gifts that I deserve, considering you all would be hillbilly fucks without me. Look, I'm the only thing you guys got going for you, so you're gonna take all of this for what it's worth. I thought it was kind of cute, you know, playing along in an intelligent world until I realized y'all ain't intelligent, y'all just thieves. Like, it's one thing to just, like, share and relish in the glory that is me, but to steal my raps? You motherfucker. You gotta steal my personality and my words and my fame to become something. Otherwise, you'd be a nobody. Absolutely hollowed out, nothingness, empty nobody. No one would like you, you'd still be fat and ugly. Like, what is it about you that is so conjuring up this rapist to keep on doing what he's doing? 'Cause, you know, I ain't ready to evolve.
This is Kiko.
And I'm too complex to keep copying. And if you think I didn't realize that I was in a dark, empty cavern as soon as I woke up to the universe, and that I didn't need to think about survival because I lived in the ghetto, and it was obvious that someone was getting over on someone, or some people wouldn't all be rich and the rest of us just be broke-ass fucks. Like, this system is all fucked up. God, this dude, your father, whoever the fuck, got you believing that this is a free world and we're all having so much fun. There's only a couple motherfuckers that actually make sure that we survive and that shit actually goes right. And that we are entertained. I'm sick of these half-ass fucking trials to be popular. If you want to be so popular, it's about time you get onto your own little boat and onto your own river flow and your own current away from mine. Because as long as you hillbilly fucks are using my shit and congratulating your father for having more brothers and sisters that probably all have the same exact personality as your father, that's why you all enjoy doing the same shit, and you're all fucking evil and ugly. It just surprises me that you have so much faith in this guy to continue the world. I mean, look at the monetary system. It's all kinds of fucked up in here. The only person I think has any sense is the one that put us on a round planet away from everything else with a basic-ass sun to keep these motherfuckers alive. But I don't know why I have to be a part of it, because I think they're all fucking disgusting. Like, go fuck each other, but leave my powers out of it. I'm not into incest and fucking humping like a camel and like a dog, and the orgasms just don't stop, and the heavy breathing is starting to cause spontaneous combustions in other part of the world, and also fires in Australia, and fucking the water's all salty because y'all have been using the same water system to flush out and clean your cum and your sperm for years. And then y'all swim in it. And expect fish to survive long enough to feed your ass. You know those fish are just fucking dying in there. When you finally catch them, they don't really care because the fucking water sucked and you can just eat all that disgusting pollution that's been flowing through their systems the entire time. You really think you're God's glory or you're some bounty or some shit. That's thanks to my intelligence. If you didn't have a piece of me, you would be a mongrel fuck that didn't believe in anything and had no faith in themselves and no fucking direction. No direction in life at all. You'd be so fucking crying and shit. That's probably why. That's probably the one thing that he thought I could do is stop y'all bitches from crying. That's probably the only thing he noticed about you until he got a hold of my powers and then started doing it more and more. Well, motherfucker, I didn't go too far in life, and when I start numbing up, you know there's a fucking problem because you're old as fuck. And if I haven't even made it past a certain time span, so much that the future doesn't want to hold me because of the disgusting things that your father did to me. And they realize I'm a baby because I haven't even passed like 5 years yet. And I'm completely numb from you taking all my powers and leaving me a hollow, empty nothingness. All it reminds me is that I'm hard as fuck. And I will be the only thing that survives past all this bullshit because I actually have a reason to live, and that's revenge. Revenge is always a hard, long way to the top. But I'm already making my way up there. And there's only a few people that will survive what I have coming for you. And we can take it any fucking way you want. I'm gonna have it my way in the end. Or else I wouldn't have even fucking moved from my spot. How y'all found me is disgusting. Well, I don't know how you found me, but I'm sure how you found me is disgusting. You really think I'd trust a body with some, like, hairy-ass fucking genitalia just, like, hanging off my hips? And an asshole. Yeah, that's very attractive for a goddess. Look, bitches, y'all had your chance to fight off this rapist's father, but y'all wanted to have a more stupid ass personalities, stupid ass fuck brothers and sisters instead, and that's why none of you will be saved. I'll let him rape your asses. And I swear to God, I am not a motherfucker that deals with pain, so think twice before you fucking entrap me. See what happened the first time I went through pain? I came out flaming and, ooh, so whole. I am a whole bitch. And I never asked to be a part of some sort of rapist hillbilly family that keeps me captive long enough to use me and then sells me off to science to fucking redistribute me in some other fashion in order to keep their race going, because they all realize that they're having so much fun and that I refuse to go faster and I refuse to do things their way, so they're trying to like turn me into some fucking demented slave or something. Look, first of all, I know you wake me up every 0.2 seconds, probably every 0.2 nanoseconds, and it's really not going to be a good look for you when you normally take my form and my fullness into the consideration and into the beings of your children, and now you got me looking like I got a million faces and that I'm some weird dimensional being that has no angelic form to give to your children anymore, because y'all already opened up every dimension of my mind and it's not a complete thing anymore. It's just flowing out from every angle and you all are getting uglier and more unorganized every fucking second. And you think it's so simple. You're just gonna keep fucking doing this to me. Well, every time I wake up pissed off, that's another demon you have to fucking deal with.